Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. Today is the just over 1 month, maybe 1 month and a couple weeks update to hard as shell versus ultimate ceramic coating versus tough as shell rematch sort of thing. I have some footage from before a wash and after a wash for this update. Saw a bit of rain, not a ton, seen a lot of heat, so pretty standard. I think when you see the footage you'll notice a consistent difference between the before and after. That's all I'll say. I don't want to spoil anything. But basically, Jimbo, I bought this. I didn't get on with it. Had some back and forth with Jimbo, and he refunded me and sent this one free, although I did have to pay for the duties on this again. He also sent the Pure Magic cleaner to go with it. I haven't tried this out yet, so that's why I haven't made a video, Jimbo, if you're wondering. I don't have a lot of hard water here and water spotty things, but I might try it out as a wheel cleaner, so FYI. But that's where we're at right now. It's basically a 1 month update into this, because in the past we had some issues with all three of these. One of my lights just turned off. Two, where they didn't seem. They started off okay and then they sort of stumbled. So this is a reattempt with warm weather. Try and rule out as many variables as possible, all applied with cloths in the normal way you'd use these. So we'll look into that now. I'm not going to ramble too much. It's just 3 spray bottles and an update. So let's look into that. And then we will come back after the inspection of the water behavior and sort of assess where we're at. Okay, so as you can see, started off not too shabby. Meguiars is looking actually quite strong. Toughest shell wasn't too far behind, little behind. There's a noticeable drop, but not a ton. Looking both rapid, and hardest shell was in a defined third place, but still present. And then we do the wash, we rinse the soap off, and everything takes a little bit of a step back. And again, Meguiars was still one. Toughest shell was in second. Hardest shell was starting to look like the breakdancer from Australia. And that was all right. And then I was like, I'll do a towel it off. Just make sure that there's no residue or anything. And it got worse. Now, that's the same towel I used to dry all of the things I dry. And I used the same, I just washed the hood on the 10-way coating Fuso test. Like, literally just before washing this hood. So I knew the soap wasn't bad or mixed poorly. Like, it's the same soap I've always used. So it's just the 3D plain Jane nanopale stuff where I mix it weak. I don't even make it that strong. So I don't know why it took such a step back again. It wasn't as bad as last time, but it was a step back again. And the performance from before and after the wash, you kind of wished you didn't wash your car. Like, to be honest, the Meguiars went from like a really solid looking product to meh, like turtle wax, spray wax, like not even any of their hybrid solutions lines, like, just a who gives a crap Simonize or whatever. That's what it looks like. It looks like a who gives a crap old school non-hydrophobic sealant. Toughest shell is, and they got a lot closer after the towel dry too. Like, Meguiars is hard to tell if it's actually ahead of it anymore. I think it still is, but it's hard to tell. And that's what's really weird. Again, like, the setup couldn't be more ideal. The application was done properly. You saw it. I showed you me applying them. They've cured for way longer than they ever would have needed to. They went an entire month without getting washed. And they're already starting to notch back a lot. Like, I don't know. We'll see how it goes. That was last weekend. I washed it. I didn't wash it. I just rinsed it again this weekend to see maybe some time in the sun, because we've had more hot weather. Some time in the sun would have brought stuff back, and it's looking much the same. It's looking like it did after the wash and the towel dry. So I don't know yet, but that's sort of where we're at for now. Not a whole lot more I can update on that because time has to do its thing. Some fun news: I have a glass test panel that I can use to test glass products. And what I was also thinking is testing products like these and all the other sprays out there to see how well they do on glass, because now I have a perfectly flat test panel that I can polish, tape off, and apply them to, and see if they do well on glass, and if you do put them on glass, how well they'll last compared to something like a glass sealant, like a Rain-X or something like that. So that's another thing coming down the pipe that I'm going to work on. And then there's going to be some more videos featuring the Cerakote coatings, the old and new. And I've got a whole bunch of stuff from Cerakote, including their headlight kit, their trim restore, which I've already put on my car and I've been monitoring for the last 5 months or so. That's a long play video. I wanted to let it run for some time, but yeah, I've got a bunch of stuff from them too that I've been working on. I've just been ironing out some kinks with me working with it and making sure I'm getting along with it properly. But yeah, so there's more stuff coming. So yeah, don't worry. There's gonna be more videos. But yeah, that's all for this one. We'll see how they look in a month's time, I guess. But until then, thank you again for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.